The annual bell ringing ceremony here in capital Seoul to usher in the new year will be held online for the second time in line with COVID-19 containment protocols. Our Chun Song-cho joins me now. Song-cho, welcome.
Good afternoon, Sunny.
So I hear you're at Bosingak.
Right, so with just one day left till the new year, 2022, I thought why not come out here to show you Bosingak, this giant bell that's right behind me on the second floor of the pavilion. I mean, it's famous for the Cheaye 종소리, or the traditional New Year bell ringing ceremony, right? I'm sure you're used to seeing the bell in the dark at night because it usually makes headlines for the New Year countdowns. But what do you think it looks like in the daylight? Don't you think it gives off a different vibe? I mean, you can clearly see the surroundings. You can see that the pavilion is located right in the middle of the city in Jongno-gu district, very close to Myeongdong and Gwanghwamun Square. And I didn't know about this, but did you know that the bell is actually what gave Jongno its name, which literally means Bell Street in Korean. So that's how significant this bell pavilion is to Koreans. I mean, now for Koreans, it is hard to imagine a New Year celebration without the bell ceremony held at Bosingak. The ceremony first started all the way back in 1953, and since then, every year on New Year's Eve, tens of thousands gather as this 20-ton bronze bell dating to the Joseon dynasty is struck 33 times at the stroke of midnight. The streets in the vicinity get cleared out and blocked to allow people to come out onto the street and so that they can get a better view of the bell while making New Year wishes and listening to the bell. The ceremony is attended by important figures of the city, such as Seoul Mayor, the Superintendent of the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education, and the Seoul Police Chief. But not just for the ceremony, but the bell pavilion is a historical landmark in South Korea. To give you guys some historical context of the pavilion, it was originally constructed in 1396, but destroyed many times due to war and fire. In the olden days, the bell was only struck to announce the opening and closing of the four gates around Seoul. And as you can see here, it shows that Bosingak is also where the independence activists marched and announced the establishment of the provincial government of Korea in 1919. The bell now mostly remains silent, just available for viewing. But even to this day, South Korea not only celebrates important events here and also rings in the new year here at Bosingak. This year, the world continues to grapple with the pandemic, now entering its third year. So the ceremony, bell ringing ceremony, has moved virtually. It's taking place online. So the virtual bell ringing ceremony is going to take place inside the metaverse. There, personal 3D avatars can mingle, watch comedy and music performances, and even snap photos and pose for selfies in front of the virtual belfry. You can check the Seoul Metropolitan Government's website for more details, or watch the online ceremony here on Arirang TV tomorrow. I can't believe it's already the end of the year. Hopefully we can finally say goodbye to COVID-19 in 2022 so that I can continue to show you and introduce you to more places and events. May the new year bring you blessings, success, health, and love. This has been Chun Song-cho reporting live from Bosingak, and back to Sunny in the studio.
All right, Song-cho, as always, thank you very much for that coverage.